Hello, everybody, and welcome back to baseball here on youtube.com/SeanOsaurusRex, or maybe you watched on twitch.tv/SeanOsaurusRex. However you're watching, thank you for watching. Today we have the final game before the All-Star break, and we're looking for a 4-game sweep of the Los Angeles Angels. Brian Wu is on the mound with a 10-3 record, a 1.86 ERA. Reed Detmers is 4-12 with a 5.47 ERA. Can't let that ERA let our eyes get all big. Can't think that we're going to crush this guy because he's 4-12. Weirdly enough, has a 4-12 record with a lower ERA than a guy that was 7-6 with like a 6 ERA or something like that. Oh, pardon me. Very weird. We're going to jump in here. We will have, and depending, well, actually, when you watch this on YouTube, it's too late. You'll have the Home Run Derby tomorrow. The All-Star Game on Tuesday. I'll be watching those with you. We'll commentating along with it, making picks, doing all that stuff. We'll also have some off-day content on Wednesday and Thursday, and then we don't restart till Friday. Okay, I think I misspoke at one point and was like, oh yeah, Thursday we'll be back. It's Friday. No, it's Wednesday from whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's jump into the next game. They should be wearing those nice Sunday uniforms. I like them. They definitely are because they're working with that different Angels logo. Clear skies. Off. Weird. So it went rain, clear, rain, clear. Odd. We have kind of a weird pitching situation. Haggerty's in because we have the left-handed pitcher. Cool. Didn't realize that. So we can go Rodriguez, Crawford, Haggerty. Garver's in for the lefty. Polanco is the DH. Is there anybody else that needs a day off? Or are we kind of getting a little lucky because we have, our two. Okay. Urias at third is fine. Haniger out in right. It's fine. Rayleigh's the only guy that you would probably want to switch, but that's fine. Lower in the lineup. Polanco has, better contact, but worse power. His ratings are so weird. His ratings are so flippin' weird. Anyway. There you go. We'll go with that. Do we swap? Do we swap Ryan Bliss in? I think that's the one thing I would want to, take a peek at. Let's get him and put Rodriguez in the three spot. It's a little weird, but no, we'll go him in the 1. Power's not great. Contact's pretty okay. We're going to go, yeah, we'll go there. Polanco hasn't been able to handle. That's fine. Polanco, honestly, this is going to sound 47% rude, and I don't mean it to. Polanco hasn't been able to handle either side of pitching. We've gotten bailed out with some hit by pitches, some walks. He's also just back from injury, which I feel like I've been saying for a couple weeks now, which probably isn't a great answer to that. But also, I don't know if there's anybody that I'd really want to put in there.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you.
Having the switch hitter, I think, is
brings
fine.
You a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Angels.
Thankfully, we get the clear skies, which is awesome because it means we can work with a normal pitching situation, both offensively and defensively. It's game number 98, by the way.
Draft picks are going to get to the big leagues a lot sooner. They're going to be tracked every step of the way, and they're going to be expected to have an impact. So for teams, they have to get it right because there's nowhere to hide in terms of what did you do with the information, who did you select, and how have you brought them through your system.
What?
First pitch coming your way next.
What were they talking about?
Just about set to go.
Okay, Reed Detmers, the lefty, 19 starts, a 4-12 record, a 5.47 ERA, whip of 1.36, 101 strikeouts. It's been an interesting series against these Los Angeles Angels. It was a tight game in games 1 and 3, but game 2 we were able to get to them and knock them around a little bit.
Likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Julio
That one
Rodriguez
is outside. Really struggled with Julio yesterday. 0 for 5, but did knock in a run. That's always good. That's what you're looking for. 4-seam fastball at 98, a slider at 89, a sweeping curve at 76, a circle change at 88, and a slurve at 84. Very slow wind-up. We're going to want to try and get him into the stretch.
And it's even
We're
up.
not going to do that with a 75-mile-an-hour sweeping curve. Perfect action. There we go. See if that can help us a little bit. We were not great yesterday. Took a bit of a helpful animation to help us get that extra run.
Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Now here is Ryan Bliss.
Ooh, sweeping curve is giving me some trouble. If we can identify when he would throw that, it's really slow.
In the air, left field. Ward sizing it up.
Damn.
He's there.
Hey, that's a pretty good swing, Bliss. It's okay.
And let's take a look at the
Okay.
lineup.
It's all right.
Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs, Sam Haggerty.
Definitely home cooking for him, Boog. Batting better than .350 here at his home ballpark this season. I mean, a lot of that comes from sleeping in your own bed, having a regular routine.
We're on the road.
Grabbing your favorite meal before you head to the ballpark. All the ins and outs of this place, this city. He's lighting it up. And the home fans, they've been loving it too.
We're on the road.
Sam Haggerty at the plate now. That's ball one.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
And that one is lifted in the air. Moniak moving on to
Way.
this one. Makes the grab.
Late and under it, just not committed enough to the high fastball.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. Pitch in the dirt, 1-0.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
And another ball. 2-0 the count. Here it comes.
Too aggressive there. 3 straight sweeping curves. No fucking way.
And that is that. M's nothing. Angels coming up. You're dialed into the show.
Late and under it, early and on top of it. Fuck. Not another one of these kinds of games. Fucking sweeping curve.
Having a pretty ridiculous season so far, Singy.
Yeah, you see there with the sub-2 ERA, very dependable
guy. We have time to adjust. We have time to figure it out.
So far this
Not a big deal.
So, when a guy like this takes the mound, Boog, I'm expecting to watch him get into a rhythm.
Oh, Kiermaier's back in the lineup. Yay!
Sometimes you can see some big strikeouts.
I did not miss him yesterday.
I don't even know he's there because the innings go so quickly.
And there's a foul ball.
Right into his own dugout. I hate you.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. He's got it, and there's one down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Mike Trout.
Now, this is a player that's, hit over 300 for his career in terms of batting average, and being able to do that, that is extremely good bat-to-ball skills that he's had for a long time. He's just got a real consistent approach, uses all fields, and he's got a game plan when he comes to the plate. So let's just keep our eyes on him. I think it's pretty hard to take your eyes off of him.
Nolan Shanuel stands in now and watches strike one. And that's off the inside.
Yeah, that
edge.
did not feel great off the thumb.
Up the middle, Haggerty. Jump throw. Awesome
Nice play, Haggerty. Preloaded that one a little bit late, but nice effort there. Wasn't 100% sure that he was going to get to it. I need to be better about trusting that he's going to get to it.
Here's Mike Trout. Just 1 hit and 10 at bats so far in this series. That clips the corner.
I think it was kind of a late hit, too.
2 out, space is empty.
We got him.
Good eye right
0
there.
for 2, I think.
That one hammered.
0 for 2, 0 for 3, I think, in that first game. And then he finally came through with a knock, but.
And a swing and a miss.
Nice location on that. I like that there, Brian Wu.
As he gets a 1-2-3.
Not a whole lot to
Not
replay. So another fan cam already.
Back in Anaheim, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. Detmers back to work.
Oh, where was that in the last inning? Oh, darn it.
On the leadoff single.
That's okay. If we can get a leadoff single, we don't have to look at that windup. That'll be super helpful for us throughout this game. He's really working with that sweeping curve.
As a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
Ty France stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Center field.
Oh, fucking
Kiermaier makes a nice running catch.
Oh, my fucking God.
Batting seven, the left fielder, Luke.
And now for Seattle, Luke Raley. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Swing and a miss.
Too aggressive. I was looking for the sweeping curve there.
Measures 6 feet 4 inches.
Especially lefty.
235 pounds, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
Next
Force
pitch
him out of the zone. Good news is the only swing that we have is a pitch in the zone.
It's strike 2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Just misses without.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Lined into right.
No.
No trouble
Come
here.
on.
Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs.
God damn it. We were right on that and just can't. We'll touch early.
Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Mariners leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
That is so frustrating. That is so frustrating. 3 fucking stupid ass. Fuck. We're right on that. Fuck.
Welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's the veteran second baseman, Brandon Drury. That one finds the zone.
And it's not frustrating because it's like, oh, he's not a good pitcher and not having a good year. It's like he's throwing 2 pitches up there, and we just can't get either of them.
Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And he deals. Swings and misses.
Like we did a good job to get on a couple of them there.
Way out in front of that inside
Just,
pitch there.
I mean, even lefty. Oh,
Kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach. Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around.
That's a bad
right
pitch.
there.
It's a real bad pitch.
You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the
Sorry, I was trying to check the wind.
Up with the well-timed swing and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
The pitch.
No, that's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Here goes the runner. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Now, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
Zach Neto in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Bounce to third.
There we go.
Tosses to first.
All right,
Out
through
with
2.
room to spare, and that's the inning.
Couple of hits for each team, I
Angels strand
believe.
1. We'll move to the third with no score.
The 1 hit for the Angels. We have 2 of them. We've been getting leadoff hits and then nothing after.
Luis Urias. Detmers back to work. And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
It's a bit of a dramatic.
Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
No, that's a bad
Liner
swing.
to second.
That one's on me.
Whips it to first.
It's likely going to be a 3-ball count.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. First offering
He
misses
really
badly
likes
for
this
ball 1.
sweeping curve.
Top of the third, no score. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
Settle down.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
Nothing but curveball so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for because you start wondering if they'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Next offering is down low.
That's a 4-pitch walk.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one inside.
That is 5 balls.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
This one in the air, right field.
Maybe the contact swing there a little late.
Snags it for the second out. Ryan Bliss will hit next. Fly to left his first time. This one chopped up the middle. Drury throwing the dirt, and he can't come up with it.
Got himself in great position and couldn't have played that one any better, but just stood no chance with that great speed running down the line.
So up next, Sam Haggerty. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Bliss, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to third. Zips it across, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Seattle.
His pitches
Still
are
no
really
score.
fucking slow. They're so fucking slow. Stop with the fucking fan cams.
Back here at Angel Stadium, ready to go for the last.
I can't be this irritated with literally everything. Pick a thing to be irritated with and stick with it. Fan cams are just a little weird because I'm like, I'd like to move the game along.
one in the air center field. Rodriguez.
Hadn't seen the
Under it.
slider in a while. It's mostly
Corrals
just
it.
been the
And
sweeping
there's one
curve
down.
and the
Here's the
fastball.
third baseman, Eggy Rosario. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. One out, base is empty. Swings through that.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Hey, that's a great
Swings
at
through
bat
that
right
one,
or
it's
a
strikeout.
great
Came out
pitching
of his
sequence, I should
mechanics
say,
there.
Brian Wu.
Typically, he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Here's Kiermaier now. That's in there. That's strike one.
0-1.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is that.
Okay, through three. Kind
And
of a
the
pitcher's
Angels are
duel
gone
here.
in order, and we're still knotted at 0.
We've averaged a hit an inning, which is not great when
Back
you're
in
not
Anaheim,
doing well.
start of the fourth, and now the catcher comes up
I mean,
to
look
him.
at this.
Mitch Garver. The lefty fires.
Sorry, the lefty fires the slowest windup in the world.
Outside. Ball one.
It's like there's a guy in slow motion up there. I hate this animation. And by animation, I mean I hate his pitching windup. He's a real person.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got
It
the
was,
chase.
so here's the worst part about that. That was the pitch I was looking for, the sweeping curve. Still entirely too early on it. That
Smoked on the
completely
ground to
ruined
second.
my at-bat.
Tosses to first, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man. In now is the Mariners DH, Jorge Polanco. That's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a
Okay,
one-out
so we at
single.
least we could at least get him into the stretch, which is helpful.
Plan to be aggressive. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice job of going with it. Punched it to the opposite field for that knock.
And the batter now, Ty France. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second for one, and it's over his head.
So annoying. It went right fucking back to him.
So first and second with one gone. Here's the left fielder, Luke Raley. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss.
Way too late. Way too late.
But not throwing
What
a
are
ton
you
of
doing?
Strikes usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Left-hand batter waits.
1 ball.
Pitch misses. Going to count 1 and 2. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Kiermaier under this one. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Save. He beats it.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 1 so far. In for
That's
a
fine.
strike.
Bring it back.
It's
Bring it
0-1.
back.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate.
That's a bad spot. Fuck me.
But that was a good one right there.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. So they strand 2 after a base hit and an error. On now to the bottom of the 4th.
This
We're
fucking
tied,
sweeping curve. God damn it. The sweeping curve is absolutely destroying me. I hate this fucking bullshit.
Nolan Shanuel. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And a good eye there.
I feel like the movement with the sweeping curve is giving me a lot of trouble because sometimes it seems like it drops a lot. Sometimes it seems like it drops a little.
2-2.
I'm just not seeing it well.
And it's through for a hit.
Yeah, checks
So a
out.
runner aboard to start the inning. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead
That's a big out right there.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
A little out front there as he swings through it. And that's outside.
That was not a good pitch.
All
Not
tied
a
up.
good
We're here
pitch
the
at
bottom
all.
of the 4th. And a swing and a miss.
That's not really what we're looking at. We're looking for. Come on.
Right there. You got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Moniak batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Next offering misses.
That's fine.
down
I wanted that one a
the
little bit lower. I probably should have just stepped off the mound there.
and a swing and a miss, and that's that.
There we go.
Angels
Hey, we
lead
get
1,
past
and
Trout.
we are still
That's good news
scoreless.
for us on a few strikeouts. We still a hit an inning. Just not able to do anything
New
with
inning
it.
getting started, and now for Seattle, Luis Urias. And a pitch. Well struck, right field. Moniak.
Go,
Raging back
go,
towards the
go.
wall. Got it. Bangs against the wall, but holds on.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew
Oh
that the
my
ball was
fucking
close,
God.
but was determined to make that catch.
Like the wind, I think the wind is
Nice
blowing in a little
calculation of
bit.
Just how much room he had to try to minimize
We were a touch
that
late on it.
Rodriguez.
I think if I looked at it correctly. No, it's blowing out. Okay, great.
Off the plate.
Don't start throwing the slurve. That's rude.
Fouled off down the right
Way
side.
too late on that.
Here comes a pitch. And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Now this is in the air down the line. Moniak makes the grab on the run. And up next for Seattle, Brian Bliss. 1 for 2. foul ball, third base side.
Too early.
Bliss.
Got a little excited
In his rookie
there.
Season, 24 years old, and they went
Probably
out
wasn't
and
gonna
made
do a whole
trade
lot
for
with it
him
anyway.
last season. Line to second, snagged on the
No
bounce.
way.
To first,
How?
and that is that.
How?
And 1, 2, 3
Three
go to Mariners.
pieces of contact, and every fucking one of them goes to the defender. I can't get one thing to just kind of fuck. God, I hate this fucking game sometimes.
For the Angels, Taylor Ward.
It does not like letting you get sweeps. We're in the fucking rocking chair. We're just late on the fastballs. We're too early on the slurves. Fucking God.
All game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Well, a pretty big contrast in that at bat. First couple of pitches down in the zone, and those are competitive pitches, so you have to respect it as a hitter. And then with 2 strikes, ran that fastball by him up high, and there was just no catching up.
Neto in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away here in the finale of this 4-game set.
Oh, it's actually kind of perfect. It was perfectly located, like a nice kind of dot there, but not actually where I wanted that pitch.
Misses.
Yeah,
One and two to the
overpitched
count.
on that one. Just got a little excited.
The wind of the pitch. Slice to right. Can't get there. Base
You're
hit.
fucking kidding, Haniger. God damn
He
it.
was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work.
That is
Thanks.
way more up
Swings
than I
through
wanted
it for
it.
strike one.
That's fucking
One away,
ridiculous.
tie game, go ahead, run, stands at first.
Fucking ridiculous that
Last half of the
Haniger could
inning,
not
number
get to
5.
that ball.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
These slow innings are so frustrating
Down
to
the
deal
third
with at
baseman,
times.
Eggy Rosario. First pitch, and he just misses.
It's taking a long time to get out of it, 1 out at a time, trying to reduce the double play, trying to get that ground ball.
2 outs. Late on that fastball.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location.
Hey, there we
And
go.
he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire.
He's way out of the
seven.
zone.
Angels strand 1. 6th inning coming up. Still nothing on the scoreboard.
I thought Haniger had it out there in right field, but just couldn't get to it.
All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Mariners, Sam Haggerty. Detmers back to work. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1.
Well, these Mariners, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And that's outside. And a count 2-1. Next offering is outside.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That could jumpstart an offense
Much-
that's really struggled to score in this
much
one.
better
Don't
start.
Wake a team up with the free pass.
Go ahead run on base. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Garver. And that's in there for strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
That misses.
Yeah, Carver
And
too.
the
He's
count
our
is 1
catcher
and
today.
Way to lay off
It's like,
that
what the
pitch
fuck?
down.
There was the
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Goodbye, home
we
run.
finally get to him. Finally get to
Two-run
him.
blast.
It was one of the
It's
games
2-0.
Raleigh hit a walk-off
Chris
grand
is already
slam.
back-to-back
He was
games
kind of having a
now.
conversation
Seeing the
with
ball
the
well, and he's got
umpire.
his timing locked
The umpire,
in.
he's like, I've been back here all day. Like, I know what you've been calling. Finally, I didn't even trust that that one was going to get out.
Thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly
Whew.
he jumped on that pitch.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot.
Okay. We were getting close to a pitching change, and I needed to get runs off of him. We can kind of deal with some of the other I don't know what
New
we would
pitcher in
call
the
it,
game
but
for the Angels, Tyler
Number
Anderson.
31.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality.
we just don't deal well
pitchers
with
right
changes.
here.
Like the
Gotta do his
pitching
best to keep
changes
the
really give
score
us trouble.
right where it
A little
is.
surprised they're bringing in a lefty. We have a righty-heavy lineup, which, you know, we specifically have because they started a lefty.
Jorge Polanco up next for the Mariners.
But I guess it's okay. 92 on a fastball. He has a circle change at 82, a cutter at 87, a sinker at 91, and a 12-6 curve at 75. Again,
Gets
too
him to
aggressive.
chase after
I gave.
that
I just do that was for the
Anderson,
fan.
a former
That was for the fan
All-Star.
that said
He
swing.
features a four-seam fastball, a changeup, a cutter, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's a ball.
Next offering upstairs. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels.
still gonna work
Jose
with lefties in the
Suarez
bullpen.
appears to be getting loose. Wouldn't chase that time. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're the top half of the sixth. And another
It's a
ball.
4-pitch walk.
Pitch strike
Darn
from the
it.
pitcher, but then no panic at all.
Well, it wasn't a
Very
strike from the
patient,
pitcher. It was
showing
my
good
terrible
discipline.
swinging.
Now he's in the
3-1?
driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Take it
And
back.
there's ball
Okay,
4.
that's fine. Thankfully, the swing,
Worked
or
his way
yeah,
back
thankfully the
into
swing
count
doesn't
right there, but
doesn't
so
bite
much
us.
For that, pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
So man
It was
aboard.
3-1.
Ty
What's wrong with
France
this game?
up next for the Mariners. There's a swing and a drive. Goodbye, home run.
Here we
It's their
go,
second
Ty
home run
France.
of the
Let's
inning.
go,
It's
baby.
4-0. He only needed one swing
Whew.
to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that.
Left
at-bat
a couple
move,
of fastballs
aggressive,
up
and it
here.
paid off.
Anderson came into the game and like immediately didn't look good. I got a little swing happy there.
With a low
That's
90s
why I
fastball,
compliment
you have
myself
to
so
look at
much
the
on those
edges. You
missed,
hit your spots.
on those
You
kinds of
know
pitches after
when to
home
hit
runs.
hard.
That's
Really
why.
good
It's because I swing
there,
way too often
patient,
at 'em.
Waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
And now for
Hey,
Seattle.
perfect.
Luke Raley.
He only has 46 power. See if he changes up his approach here with a lefty.
That clips
No.
the zone.
Okay.
Going 1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Kind of saw what he wanted to
Nobody
do there.
on, nobody out. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. That's outside. And it's 1 and 2. Swing
Oh,
and a miss.
Sean.
Curveball in the dirt.
We've done such a good job at being
Gets
a lot
it.
more patient.
1 away on a drop third strike.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so
ball,
tough to
no strike.
recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
That one missing inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Anderson ready to work.
Oh,
third.
darn. That was a good circle change. I was ready for
Sends
the...
it to first.
Ready for
And
the
they take care of
fastball.
Haniger for the out.
Hey, we get to him for 4.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Luis Urias.
He's already very tired. And by them, I mean we get to the Angels for 4.
They kept him pretty quiet in this series.
2 against the
Doesn't have
starter,
a
2
knock.
against
I know
Anderson.
You want to get that first knock out of the way, maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against it.
No,
Swings
Sean,
through
no.
that
God
one.
damn it.
Has been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
And it's fouled away. Bounced up the middle. Neto
Sorry, Urias.
in plenty of time to first. That'll end the
Damn
inning
it.
after a lot of scoring. But
So we got 4 with nobody out and then just kind of fell apart after
it's now
that.
a 4-0 ball game. And we're back.
I feel like at least if we don't have to do a whole lot offensively, it's
Kiermaier.
Fastball for a strike.
we can work with
And
that.
it's all-
It's not great, obviously. But we will get to use some of our higher leverage guys. We can warm up Spire. We can warm up Santos.
on. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. And a pitch. Popped in the air. Left field. Brings
What
it
was
in.
that?
And there's one
What
down.
was that awfulness?
The batter, the first baseman,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit.
Shanuel.
Man. Mariners going absolutely wild tonight.
There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Halos down by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is
Ooh.
outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Has it been the cleanest game for Wu? 3 innings of 15 plus pitches.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to
Hello?
first on the run.
You're out.
Now 2 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of
Thank
keeping
you,
the ball
France.
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
That one ripped but foul. Inside corner at the knees. That's a strike. Good fastball. Bounce to the right side. Haggerty throws to first.
Haggerty had
That's
to
the third out.
maybe
Inning
charge that an
Angels
extra
gonna
step,
have 1, 2,
throw it a little bit
They
quicker.
trail it
Mike Trout's
here,
89
4-0.
speed. He is a goddamn freak of nature. You don't have time for your lollygagging. Whoa.
Jose Suarez gets
Tripped
hit
on
in
a
the
cord
right
and
down
then
the mid.
immediately the
Well,
game
he's struggled
straightened out.
quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to
like,
get
oh,
on the right track.
what happened?
He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
4 seam at
1 for
95.
3.
Circle change at 84. Slurve at 80. A slider at 87. 2 seam at 93.
As the lefty gets to work. Strike 1.
Too aggressive.
No
Too
ball,
aggressive.
1 strike.
And there's a ball. That one misses. And it's 2-1.
2-1.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees. The throw on the money. Nice play.
This fucking second baseman. This fucking second baseman. God damn it, I am so fucking tired of you, Brandon Drury. God damn
Ryan
it.
Bliss up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone.
Too aggressive. What are we doing?
0-1. And there's a strike. Out to center.
Floater.
And that'll fall for
All
a
right,
base
little
hit.
bloop shot.
So a man aboard now with one
Bloop
away.
shot.
But I don't think
Let's see
that
if I can
pitch would have
crack
been
this
called
one
a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
One gone, runner at first.
getting
Sam
real
Haggerty
toasty
getting
in here.
ready to hit. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And now the lefty, maybe a 2-ball.
Yeah, that was a 2-ball.
4,
Really, really bad.
3. It's a double
Early
play.
and on top of
that'll
that.
do it for the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
God damn it,
and
we're gonna
no
show
one
it. We're
left.
gonna win
7th
4-0,
inning stretch
and it's gonna be
time.
basically
It's the
2
Mariners
pitches.
4 and the Angels nothing.
Ugh.
We're back in a
We
new
will bring in a
pitcher
new
here to start
pitcher.
the bottom of the 7th.
Gregory Santos. He's coming in. 36 games with a 1-5 record.
Really tough to get to. You see that ERA, and that's where you love to be.
There's no way that's a strike.
Brandon Drury to the plate. And here it comes. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the
Yeah,
ball
suck
pretty
it, Brandon
well. I know
Drury.
it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Moniak.
Bounce to the left side. Throws to first in time. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter.
Taylor Ward digs in now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
Gotta hit the
And that
dive
keeps
there.
the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got to pitch you.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning.
Pretty frustrating,
Angels leave
but
one.
whatever.
They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Yeah, I don't know. We get so many injuries diving for balls. I don't know why.
Welcome back,
Just
and
have
a
some
new
bad
arm on
luck.
the mound to start the 8th.
Number
Robert
28.
Stevenson.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
Mitch Garver now at the plate. He's already
So
homered
they
in
finally
this
bring
game.
in a right-handed pitcher.
The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Stevenson, in his 7th season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And another ball.
Couple good takes there.
Swing and a miss. It's 2-2. Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3. Jorge Polanco, the next to hit.
The first slider he threw in the at-bat.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. That's back. That skips over the
Hey,
fence,
there
so
we
it's
go.
an automatic double.
Take a little automatic
Such
double
a
there.
frustrating play for an outfielder. You know you should make this play, but you never really had a chance because of the bad angle. What should have been an out turned out to be a double.
In the air out towards right center. Moniak on the move to the alley. Puts it away for the out. Out number 2.
What? Computer, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Settle down.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners.
The left fielder, Luke Raley.
Late swing, foul to the left.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
0-1 down. Up
Oh.
the middle, Drury on the run, sends it over to first.
Raley couldn't beat that out?
And that'll do it.
No way.
Mariners lead 1, but they're in front 4-0.
I like that little hat structure. Kind of fun. I don't really like the Los Angeles Angels all that much, but
Back here at Angel Stadium, bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Matt Thaiss. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Santos throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
And a quick out number 1.
there we go.
What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone. You got a better chance of having success.
Rosario batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Just off the inside corner. And the count is 2-2. That to right. And it drops in. So the 1 out.
Okay, what is happening? There's nothing running on this PC that should be making this. The encoding can't possibly be overloaded. What are you talking about? Oh, I think it's maybe because the hard drive's getting a little bit full. Maybe that's what it is.
There's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Kiermaier stands in now and watches strike 1. Fly ball down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Now a screamer into the outfield. And that's a base hit.
Okay. Fucking laptop. Fucking laptop. What are you doing? How is can't possibly be overloaded? Can't possibly do it. Stop. Oh, so annoying. So annoying. Hopefully it hasn't been like that for most of the video. I feel I keep a pretty good eye on it. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. Jesus. I don't stop it. Leave me alone. Okay. Freed up a little bit. I got a little more that I can freed up here. Hopefully that fixes the problem. I think it happens when the hard drive gets a little too full. I thought I had enough room, but I guess I didn't. Hopefully, God. Hopefully, one, it hasn't been a problem. I am sorry if it has been a problem. Hopefully that fixes it. Again, apologies.
Got to slice that one into center.
Ah.
Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Rosario on second. Kiermaier at first. One gone.
Ah.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. But the hands are still stinging after that one.
Goes to second. Safe there.
Cool. Excellent. It's Mike
Trout.
fucking Trout. Step off.
Step.
Who do I have in them? Of course, I don't
Soft
have
looks
a
to
right-handed
third.
pitcher in the
Nothing
bullpen.
happening. In the air, right field. And he makes the catch. Runner tags for home. That's a sacrifice.
And that should have
fly as
ended
he
the
comes
inning.
across. It's 4-1.
That should have ended the inning.
Sac fly on the mound right there.
But I went
Bases
for the
loaded.
double
This
play.
is a high leverage situation.
Just no
And
excuse.
If you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if you can get this next out.
And fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Slap the other way, foul. Here's the 0-2. Just a weak fly ball this time. Haniger makes the grab on the run.
Stop making Haniger run all over the field. He is not very fast. God damn it. There was a possibility that that fucking dropped and made me even more miserable than I already am. And I'm super worried about the footage. Oh, it's so annoying.
Luis Garcia.
I don't know when it starts to like kick in that it's like going to be a problem. Because it might be the last video as well.
At the plate, Mitch Haniger.
Do we bring in Munoz for kind of a, not like a cheap save, but
Pitch. That one ripped left field. Ward ranging back.
never mind. I don't have to worry about it.
He circles the bases. His second homer of this series, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That's their third home run of the game.
I don't think again, I keep a pretty good eye on it. I haven't been having problems lately, so it should be
Welcome to the
fine.
game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Urias, the next to hit, takes ball one. The other way, and a base hit, and that turns the lineup over. So the lineup flips over. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. And that one pulled foul. On the ground to first, could be two. One at second. On to first in time. Double play. 2 outs, base is empty. Brian Bliss getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 run across in the frame so far. Here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is
Good take.
downstairs. Swing and a miss.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
2 down, nobody on, and downstairs. Wouldn't chase that time.
Okay.
Okay. Has it been all sliders? No, a couple of the sinkers.
That's
Oh,
the third.
darn.
Rosario
Just early on the slider.
tosses to first, and that is that. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now a 5-1 ball
I'm
game.
so scared because I
You're
needed
watching
to
Mariners
delete
baseball
footage off
on
of
the
my hard
show
drive,
Northwest.
but I was worried that if I did that, it was going to break everything.
And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the ninth. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. He swings and fouls.
Sorry to
off.
Santos for giving up that run. That was me just kind of getting a little too
The wind to
cheeky.
the pitch. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-2.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Garver makes the grab. And there's one away.
There's an out.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away here in the last half of inning number 9. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out without a swing. And they're down to their last out.
Oh, this guy's been pretty much a non-factor so far this
Umpire
weekend.
has a dinner to get to.
Of impactful at-bats and quality at-bats, and let alone contact. That's the 6th time they've set him down on strikes in the series, so no doubt.
Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game.
Whew,
And the
kind of a weird
Mariners
game.
finish off a
Unfortunately,
4-game
some of the
sweep.
footage on my PC
This
kind of
team
broke.
secures
Sorry
their
about
winning
that.
season with the
Hopefully
W
it's
today,
nothing
and
too
regardless of
awful,
what
but
else happens,
if it was, it
the
does
rest
get
of the way,
fixed.
you know
I guess
that
we
you're
got to this
winning
point,
ball
you
games, so
kind of
no
already
pressure
know
off.
that.
Put your foot on the
And I
gas
just kind of
see
check
where
a
you can
random
finish
spot
from this
here in
point
this other
on.
video.
5-1 is how it ends. And the road team picks up the win. And
That was a
picks
bad
up
spot to
a
pick because
sweep.
it was
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew
I don't-
here at
why-
MLB The Show,
what-
I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
jumped into the other video and like immediately was like, oh shoot, it was bad. No, I was in an instant replay. Click to a different spot in an instant replay. What are we doing? All right, got kind of a weird game here. It took us a while to get on the board, but we do come up with a couple of... I overloaded the encoding by running another thing. God, this computer! Okay, I stopped it. I stopped using the thing. I think I might need a healthy restart here. It's fine. The encoding is not overloaded. I don't know what your problem is. Stop. You're not doing that much at all.
They left 7 runners on base.
I've closed out literally everything.
1 run on 6 hits. 1 error. They left 6 runners on base.
Just settle down.
Time of the ball game, 2 hours. and
Oh my
46
God.
minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon.
You're overloaded again. What is happening?
Drive home safely.
We get 4 runs in the 6th. We put 1 more on in the 9th. Thought we were going to actually have to bring in the closer, but we didn't actually end up doing that. Brian Woo's your player of the game. 6 innings, 3 hits, 9 strikeouts, no walks, no earned. He also gets the win. Reed Detmers gets the loss. 5 innings pitched. Took us a while to get to him, but once we did, that was really, really nice. He ended up giving up 5 hits, struck out 1, walked 1, 2 earned. Last pitch he threw was the first of 2 2-run home runs that we hit in the 6th inning. Ty France was 1 for 4, as was Garver, both of them with home runs that went for 2 runs. Polanco was 3 for 3 with a double and a run. That'll hopefully help his average a bit. Mitch Haniger was 1 for 4 with a solo shot, and I am going to confirm the exit because not only is the game irritating at times, my computer is irritating at times as well. What are we doing? Oh my goodness. Again, apologies for the choppy footage. I don't know what the problem was. I don't know what the problem is. I'll probably restart it. Hopefully it's not a big deal. But we'll see. I gambled a little bit because I was trying to look at other footage, and then that was just like, no. We have reached the All-Star break. We're 82-16 through our first 98 games, which is kind of wild to say. We have a stranglehold on the American League West, though it's not as big as you might think with how well we are playing. Heck, even Los Angeles, the team that's in 4th place, we were able to drop all the way to 49-47. They were 49-43 when we started the series. We'll have the Home Run Derby for you tomorrow. We'll have the All-Star Game on Tuesday, a couple of off-day videos Wednesday and Thursday. We'll be back Friday with a homestand against the Houston Astros, yuck, and these very Los Angeles Angels. Then we'll have another day off, and we'll wrap up some We'll wrap things up in Chicago and in Boston. It's a Sox series before heading home. Unfortunately, no Throwback Thursday game until August 8th. Then we get a couple in September, one against New York and one against Texas. That's a long... Why do we have to play 7 out of 10 against Texas? Ah, dang it. Well, that's all right. But we hit the All-Star break on an absolute tear, feeling good. We're 9-1 in our last 10. Take a look quickly at the standings. 82-16, 15 games ahead of the Astros at 66-30. The Rangers are 58-38. The Angels 49-47, and the Athletics at 29 and nice. So there you go. That'll do it. Let's I guess I can leave this here. I'll leave this here because I'll do that again. Tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time, you'll be able to catch the Home Run Derby. Subscribe right here. Ring the bell down below. Watch more baseball here. Check out this morning's video up there. Thanks again for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and we'll catch you another day in a different video or tomorrow night for more baseball Home Run Derby time. Pick your winners in the comments below. I don't know who's in it, but take your best guess. Go Sports. Good Mariners. Have a great night.